Hey guys, I haven't done a real commentary run in a while, and I figured it was probably time for a new one, so I decided to go ahead and do it. Now, it starts a little early. It's alright though. I have some new strats that I haven't talked about yet, so I'm going to show them. I'm going to try to at least. Now, Hoppros, you can see there in the goal, is a guy who watched my run, decided it'd be fun to do one, and snatched my world record from under my nose. Probably a really great guy. I haven't really gotten much of a chance to talk to him outside of YouTube comments, but really proud of him, honestly, for just taking a world record just like that. Given I'm not that amazing at this game, but I like to think I am. Not trying to be cocky or anything. So I did. So I chugged a monster. Started just going. Beginning of the run here is very pretty much the same. Lots of slowness in putting in this phone number. It would have been gold if I had put it in a little faster, but doesn't really matter that much, just a little bit of menu stuff. A few tenths of a second at most. Now here's where you're going to see the first new strat. If you remember my last run, I used the safe strat. If you remember a few of my runs where I didn't do commentary, I shot him as he was walking to the door. I'm going to shoot him as soon as possible this time, using a little place that Hoppros actually figured out could line it up at. You're going to see a lot of this that I just straight up copied from Hoppros' run and just tried to execute a little better. So I have to give him a ton of credit for this, honestly. This couldn't happen without him. This is slow. You can see my cursor is way off and I have to readjust, which shouldn't happen on this mission much. It's actually going to probably contribute to about 2/10 of a second add. Now coming up here, you're probably going to see the biggest change in the run. If you remember how I said if it got optimized much further, I'd have to shoot him while he's walking but super hard. Well, there you go. Had to shoot him while he's walking. I figured out the sweet spot for it was right past the middle one, at the top of that little sign. Lots of slowness getting to bad bends there. Again, just a little bit of menu stuff, not that much slowdown, but hurts to watch a little bit, even though it's not that bad and it's not really much of a big problem. Now you're going to see a blue split here. That's because on my PB, the 600, which I actually didn't upload because it was the same night as this run, I might have accidentally forgotten to go to Bad Bends and still somehow PB'd. So take that how you will. So about 2/10 saved off that because I forgot to go to Bad Bends. Now this is all pretty much the same here through until the last mission. Last mission you're going to see a lot of changes and I'm going to explain them probably starting on the politics mission because there are two big changes with that which Hoppros figured out that I really like. Makes it a lot faster. You're going to actually see a really big goal from it. All right, well, I'm going to explain the two differences now. First off, Remember how we wait until we can't get anything out of him to crush down his car? We're just going to do it earlier because it makes it so you don't have to move your mouse around. He just keeps going on with the script, removing a little bit of user error. So see, we're doing this. Second off, I never knew that you could just say, don't waste my time. I don't remember that working when I was younger. It's a really, 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 really obvious thing to do, but now see, I was able to say now where is it right away, cutting down that time I had to push down on him in exchange for crushing down on him earlier. And that's basically going to be the only changes. Aside from that, the run is exactly the same, but those few changes save close to a minute. So congrats to Hoppros really for getting the world record, and congrats to him for finding that stuff, because without him I really couldn't have done it. I was doing this just for fun. Now that I have some competition, it's extremely fun. I'm going to type a little message to him here in a second once I get it working, because computer, never perfect. I'll read it as I type it. GG Hoppros. Take back the world record. Then I'll take it back again. Challenge is on. Let's do it, Hoppros.